So all can see me, and am I audible? Let me check. Until I check the setting whether all these settings are working or not, try to find the answer for this question. It is a nice question to start up. In the question, they are asking that what type of setup is this and what will happen if magnesium ribbon is being burned over here, and what will come in the watch glass. This is a common question asked in 2022, as you can see here, but before and after also. So let's see. Till the time I'm checking the, like, can you hear me properly or not? So I see here it's not working as good as I'm supposed to. Like, the another one in the shorts, that live is not working, so I need to check what is going on. Whereas the normal one is working nice. So can any of you guess the answer? Yes, the shorts thing also started to work. I'll check it once again. Okay, so what is the answer? Can you tell me? Let's see. Good. What is this good? Let me see. Someone's good morning, sir. Good morning, Devender. Okay, so the answer is it your name or your father's name? Anyway, what is the answer? Did you guess it? So magnesium ribbon, they said it burns, and how it burns. So you see in the chapter in the starting, they say that it burns with white light. So it should be the bright one. Now, which one answer seems to be correct? Here they said brown, powder of magnesium oxide formed. Yeah, not exactly we can say that. First, it should be about the burning. Colorless gas. Where is about the burning? Magnesium ribbon burns with brilliant white light. So that's the correct answer. Reddish brown gas, no, that's not. Okay, so this is one of the competency based question, but in competency based question they ask also assertion and reason, like assertion is this, reason is this, and then sometimes both look like right and both look like wrong. Let's say assertion is Modi ji is the PM of Bharat, and the reason is BJP got the highest vote. Now sometimes if you say yes, both is true, they might say no, BJP only did not get the highest vote, it's NDA got the highest vote, so you are wrong. See how confusing they are doing, and that's why we need to practice it. So let's see, I will find an assertion and reason question, and let's see could you get it. We'll start with the easy one comparatively, like try to make it easy as possible, but let's see. So the next question over here, again another assertion and reason question. Let's see who can do it. Magnesium ribbon burns with a dazzling white flame. That's assertion. Reason, magnesium ribbon undergoes physical change on burning and melting. Is it a physical change? Is it a physical change? What is a physical change? What do you call a physical change? Let's see. Someone can answer. Okay. Okay. There is something in this, so I'll check till you find the answer with whether assertion is correct or everything is correct or what is what. Till that time, let's see. So seems it's working. Okay, now I got it. Okay. So what is the answer? The answer is assertion is correct. Obviously, we see here we found out that it's burning here. So yes, assertion is correct. But reason, magnesium ribbon undergoes in physical change. Physical change means you can get it back. Are you getting it back? Are you getting this magnesium ribbon back? Can you get it back after burning? It's a permanent change, which is a chemical change. So reason is wrong. Okay. So the correct answer is C. A is correct, but reason is wrong. Got it? If you still have doubt, you can ask me. Now let's see the next question. It's interesting, isn't it? What we will do, my plan is to do all these competency based questions in chemistry so that you'll be a pro. So are you ready for another assertion reason question? Yeah, I am, and you also might be. But how it will be if we see this reaction actually happening? So we will do one reaction in real also. Okay, let's see one assertion reason question, and then we will do a real reaction. So the next question is this. Let me see, am I visible clearly? Seems like yes. The color of aqueous solution of copper sulfate turns colorless when a piece of lead, keep in mind lead, is added to it. Okay. And piece of lead. The solution in lead is more reactive than copper. Aqueous color of aqueous solution of copper sulfate, and hence displaces copper from its salt. Hmm. See once again, the color of aqueous solution of copper sulfate. So what is this copper sulfate? It's CuSO4, CuSO4 dot some water of crystallization 5H2O. Okay, and it turns colorless when a piece of lead is added to it. And the reason they said lead is more reactive and it replaces the copper, hence it becomes colorless. But actually that is not the correct answer. This is correct actually, means both are correct and not correct. Assertion and reason are correct, okay, but not the correct explanation. That's the correct answer. Okay, so both are correct, but R is not the correct explanation. So answer, I will say in a while why it's not the correct explanation. Answer B. Both are correct, but not correct explanation. Can you say what happened, like why the explanation is not correct? Let's see if someone can answer it. Let's see if someone can answer. Okay, so others are thinking. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so the answer is, or we can say the reason is why it is not correct, because its colorful, its color is different due to dot H2O, water of crystallization, keep in mind. Okay, and when we heat it, it gets separate, so it becomes like this on heating. Color changes due to CuSO4, okay, plus H2O or 5H2O it becomes. So they get separated. Here dot H2O gets removed and they get separated. This becomes different and this becomes different, separated. And that's why the color changes. So if in the exam they ask such question, like they said there is a aqueous copper sulfate or colorful copper sulfate, there is copper sulfate solution, and when its color will change and they will give number of equation or number of reactions, that time keep in mind, when you heat, when you heat, then only they get separated and there is no dot H2O, like here there is dot H2O, dot 5H2O, that gets separated, and that's why the color will change. Now let's see some these kind of reactions actually happening. So we are going to see the reactions. Yes, I think you can see the window. This window, one window, I need to do the setting. Let's burn or mix. Yes, we heated magnesium. So let's try heating the magnesium. And there are ads. So I will see how this, what ad is going on. And once the setup is done, ads are gone. We'll continue. Yeah, ads are gone. I bought this software. How the ad is still going on? I will do. I'll check what is going on actually. Anyway, so let's take magnesium. Where is this magnesium? Yes, here. And let's try to find out what flame is this. See, the bright white light is there. Okay, how amazing is it? See. So what reaction is this? Mg plus O2. And what it's forming? Let's try to see what it is forming, or what reaction it is happening over here. So I'll try to show you people. But we don't need this sparklers or not sparklers that we have now in in Diwali crackers. That thing is happening with magnesium itself. So let's see what reaction is that. Can you guess the reaction? Type in the comment. And till it's happening, I will do it once again, because why not? So let's put it once again and let's do the reaction. So the reaction is Mg plus O2 gives us MgO. Now it's not balanced, so let's balance also. 2 Mg, 2 MgO. That's it, balanced. And this is how it is done. We'll see some more reactions. Isn't it very awesome? Why there are these two things? But why are there these two screens? Oh, okay. I got it now. Anyway, so let's see the next one. Yes, sir. I think MgO2. Okay, Devender said, Devender, can you tell who you are? Because I'm not able to identify. If you are from the tuition, that's fine. If you are not from the tuition, that's also fine. Anyway, it's MgO, correct. Now, let's see the next reaction. Oops. But it was very interesting. And I want to finish this total chapter, like you should be pro in this chapter. And to be that, let's see some MCQ. After MCQ, we'll see some case-based question also. It was asked in 2024, this question. So select the correct statement from the following about the reaction. So this is a reaction, copper oxide plus hydrogen, and we got copper plus water. So what is correct in this? A, B, C, D. You think? Until that time I will see your comments. By the way, this oxidation and reduction is a big headache for the students. So this is a very nice question to get practice, get pro or get good into it, whatever you call it. Oh, Akshaj, you are okay, okay. Hmm. Nice. Your reply was nice. I don't know this. Where is this Karthik? He usually will be, or he might have gone to the school. The other screen you can't see, na? Here is the screen, and here's the question. Okay. So this is the reaction. Try once. Yes, I will show the exothermic reaction. By the way, earlier we did that magnesium reaction was also exothermic, but we'll find some more exothermic reactions. So guess very fast. A is the correct answer, B is the correct answer, or C. Here in the A they said CO is getting oxidized, COO, and H2 is getting reduced. Okay. And it is confusing because oxygen over here you might think this is right, but this is wrong. Next is H2 is getting oxidized and CO is getting reduced. Now here we did not see oxygen is over there, but here we can see. Okay. Third one, CO is reducing agent. CO is reducing agent. No, it is not. H2 is oxidizing agent. When you add hydrogen into something, it will reduce that thing. So H2 can be only reducing agent. Okay. Now see here. Hydrogen got oxidized. How? Hydrogen plus oxygen we got. So we added oxygen and that's why it got oxidized. CO is getting reduced because we removed oxygen from here. Okay. This oxygen went over there. So copper got reduced and there is only one copper alone, poor fellow. So H2 is getting oxidized. Option B is correct. Okay, and get used to it. Practice this kind of question. Since Akshaj asked me this exothermic reaction, Akshaj said B. Good, very good reaction. We'll see some exothermic reaction as well. Hmm. Let's see one more reaction related to this thing. That identification of substance that are oxidized and reduced, and then we'll see one exothermic and endothermic reaction. Not endothermic, actually exothermic reaction. So next question is this: can you say which one is being oxidized and which one is being reduced? So in this one, which one is being oxidized and which one is being reduced? In shorts, 4 people are there. Okay, what are those 4 people? Likit is there. Someone, Reasis said hi. Hi. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, what is this exothermic? Which one and which one is endothermic? Can you say? By the way, Likit, there is this live going on in full screen also. You can do that one also. This is the shorts version, but I have the full screen version. You can join that also. Anyway, so where was I? I was here. Which one is oxidized and which one is reduced? Try. Okay, I'm going to tell the answer. The answer is in A. In A, Na is oxidized and O2 is obviously reduced. So O2 is reduced. Now in copper oxide, what is happening? Earlier example we discussed, so it's that one, same, easy. And in B, copper is reduced and hydrogen is oxidized. Hydrogen oxidized. Okay, this is very good for practice. And now we'll have some exothermic reaction and then again come back to these practice of this competency based question. But why these live reactions are important? Because they say case based question and they ask many times that reality related question, that if you mix acid and base, what will happen? If you mix this acid and that base, what will happen? If you put sodium in water, what will happen? Like that. So let's see some these what we say exothermic reaction, and for that I'll do one of my favorite. We came back to our 3D software and let's do some mixing. Exothermic reaction we said, so let's start with acid and base. So generally we get in the school HCl, hydrochloric acid, and H₂SO₄, sulfuric acid. So let's start with HCl, hydrochloric acid. And then let's take a base, NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide, TaOH2, calcium hydroxide, very common base in the textbooks in the school. So let's take this one. Now before mixing in it, what do you think will happen? You know what will happen? I like this reaction because it can also form white precipitate, and if it does not form after putting carbon dioxide through it, it will definitely form. But more than that, it heats up and it's an exothermic reaction. So let's see. See, white precipitate is forming. You can observe those bubbles. So what this reaction is? So we'll see what reaction. Guess what reaction is going on? Let's see what you all are answering. Abhijit is also there. Sir, I'm Abhijit. Unlimited wealth. Good. Unlimited wealth. What are the properties of chemical reaction? Chemical reaction has multiple property, and one of those property you can see that it can change the material or the compounds into different compound. That is the main, like there is a chemical change which is a permanent change. Okay, it can transform one compound to another compound. That is the number one. There are different types of chemical reactions, but instead of like bothering about like exact definition or the books version and this and that, let's first start with understanding. So can you say what happened in this reaction? Exothermic, yes, obviously. But what else? Like what were the reactants? What were the product? I'm telling over here, observe. What we did is we added HCl plus we added CaCl2. Okay, and we got CaCl2, no, CaOH2. OH is not visible, I'll use another color. OH2. Okay, and then we got H2O, that's water, plus CaCl2, calcium chloride, that's a salt. And see, water is invisible, colorless, and this salt, calcium chloride, is also colorless. That's why there was no color formation. But if you put lead into that, color might form. So let's try putting some random reaction and let's see the color is forming or not. Lead is not available currently, but I will still try something. Let's put barium just for doing it. Okay, and we can see again some precipitation is forming. Okay, so let's see what actual reaction is happening over there. So we are getting BaCl2 formed, and that is what is happening, and this is nice to see. Let's do one more exothermic reaction which I love very much, like kind of my favorite, and you have to guess what reaction happened. I'm not going to tell what happened, you have to guess it. So before going ahead, I want your reply, then only I will do that, my favorite reaction. So let's see who is excited for that. Krishna said good morning. Yeah, good morning, Krishna. I'm waiting for your reply, then I'll show my favorite reaction. Otherwise, I won't be. Okay, so let's see who's replying. Come on, man, come on. Okay, sir. Sir, no, yes, sir, I'm ready, sir. Please. Yes, that's what my student is like. Okay, I'm doing. What about other rest of you people? Don't be lazy. Otherwise, I won't show. Very good, Krishna, you saved them. So I'll simply put water. Can you guess what I'll put the next one? It will be potassium. And the potassium will, you know what it will do? It will kind of overreact. Let's check it. It's one of the highest reactive things existing. So what is this kind of thing is happening over here? Why it is like blasting? Can you guess what is this reaction? I want your reply. This one I won't say. I will see with your reply. Let's put it one more time. Or this time let's do it with sodium. Yeah, it's so very awesome. They means Akshaj also said, let's do, sir, please. Good. Like that you should be replying. Nice. So I want your reply and I want your guess that what is happening in this reaction. What kind of reaction was that? Now let's see the next question. But yes, I like this reaction so much. That's why I will do number of time again and again and again and again and again. Again so many times. One of the competency based question I'm giving, and let's see, it's not just a normal question, it will be like to test your understanding. Some students replied, okay, so let's see. Now in this question you have to use some brain, without that you won't get it. And it's not just that, it was asked by CBSE in their sample question paper, which similar to that came in the exam also. So if you were at their place, what you would have done? What is this P, which is here, the number? What is this Q, which is there? And what is this R from here? Guess, what is this reaction? And it's not that hard, it's easy to do it. Let's see who guessing it correct. So I'm doing it. I'm not waiting for a response. I will check it later, but you know, this question requires thinking and doing. If similar question came in exam, then you must do it on the spot to find the correct answer. It is a balancing question. So let's write PB and then NO3. Let's take it twice. Preheated. Okay. So after heating, we get PBO. It's solid PBO. Plus we get NO2 and plus we get O2. Okay, that's fine. Now here we need to add a number and here we need to add a number. Now let's start with the highest number. Here we get NO3 twice, means oxygen currently is 6. Okay, here we got 2, 2, 4 and only 1, 5. That won't work. So we need the oxygen to be equal number. So I will try with multiplying it with 2. 2 PbNO3. Now oxygen became into 2, that's 12. Now here we get this one also 4 times. So 4 NO3, like 2 to the 4. N is 2 and this also 2 to the 4. So 4 NO2 and then we get 2 O2 and 2 PbO. Now let's check whether it worked or not. So oxygen, let's see, here is 12. Here we got 2 oxygen. Here we got 4 oxygen. 2 plus 4, we got 6 oxygen and 4 to the 8. 4 plus 2, 6. 4 to the 8. It still did not work. What is going on? Can any of you guess what is going on over there? One thing is going on. It is correct. Okay. Here we can change it later. Currently I'll just leave it as it is. Now how many I got oxygen over here? This is 2, so 2. This is 4 to the 8, so 2 plus 8. Okay, we got 10 oxygen. And this is O2 plus 2. We got 12 oxygen. And now let's see which one it matches with. This is 2. This is here 2. Here also 2. Here also 2. So now next is Q, which is also 2. Second should be 2. In this it is 2. And yeah, this is correct. Okay, so take a look, and it might be confusing in the first when you see for the first time. So take a look, and if you got a doubt, you ask me. and then we'll move further. We'll kill most of the competency based question. Next I'm going to take is one MCQ and then one case based question. So oh yes sir, Akshay said don't know, and then option A. Abhijit, you also react. Krishna, you also try. Option A, yes. Okay, fine. Now let's see other students, their reactions. Okay, Abhijit, good. Uh, okay, Mr. Unlimited Wealth, Mr. Abhijit, that's fine. But you should join from the big one, like the normal one, not from the shorts one. Shorts one I kept just for discovery, like those who are looking for this such amazing type of live stream about the chapters and correct explanation, they should discover it easily. But when you find out, you should join the normal one, Abhijit. Anyway, so let's see the answer. Answer we already got. So let's see the next question. One MCQ again. This one, by the way, is so amazing. Great. So next question is this. And this question is related to the question we just now practiced. And it was asked in the exam. I said no, that question related to it was asked in the exam. See, this one was asked in the exam last year, 2024. Okay. So now guess what are the products? A, C. What? Oh, okay. We have to guess from these two options. No, A, C, no. Here is option A, here is option B, C, and D. When you heat lead nitrate, what products you will get? So lead nitrate is PbNO3 twice. When you heat, just now I said what you will obtain. So guess the correct answer. There will be PB, PBO maybe, PBO, plus there will be NO2, plus there will be O2. Okay, now let's see which one is matching with this. PBO is where? Here is PBO, and here is PBO, here also PBO. NO2 is where? NO2, here is NO2. Then O2 is where? Here is O2. So D is the correct answer. So answer D. This is how to do. Okay, in the exam it comes and you get confused. This is how you can think of the correct answer and you can solve it. Now let's take a case-based question and then we will do few reactions. But wait a minute. Lead nitrate. Okay, what if we heat actually lead nitrate? What will happen? Let's do it. Let's actually heat it. So think of this question and then I'll get ready to heat. And I got ready. Let's check, do we have lead nitrate available? We got lead nitrate and let's actually heat it. So it's burning and something is forming. Can you guess what is this that is forming? These are the same products which we earlier observed. Okay. Now I'm doing a reaction and you have to find out what reaction is this and what happened in the reaction. This is ethanol. This is from carbon chapter. Okay, so it will be good practice for that chapter also. And I'm going to burn it. See how nice it's looking. And we got the blue flame. So guess what is happening in this thing? So ethanol, I'll write down. C2, oh my god, it's as big as that. I'll make it smaller. C2, H5, OH. When we heat it, it gets into CO2 plus H₂O. The flame is plus energy or heat. So plus heat and energy. So this thing is very exothermic. It releases a lot of heat. It burns. This flame is due to this reaction. And since it gets burned completely, that's why there is no pollution and no dark smoke or something. That's why there is a blue flame. That's the answer. Isn't it interesting? Let's see who guessed what is this reaction or who guessed it correctly. Okay, Abhijit is saying because it is alcohol. Yes, Abhijit, it is alcohol, but what reaction it was? Abhijit, you did not guess anything? What about the rest of you people? Anyway, let's carry on with the next question. So we'll come back to the, I will find a question. Till that time you see how nice is the flame. And this time we will see, note down the reaction. It's very important. This comes in the exam. Don't be lazy. Okay, Abhijit, exothermic. Yes, true. It's exothermic reaction. Good, Abhijit, you are answering nicely. Now, case-based question. I am preparing for a case-based question. And this chapter will be mostly done. So you are, I think you are ready for the case-based question. Got it? Even I am ready. And here is the given paragraph. Read it. I'll make it big. Take a screenshot or read it. And here's the question. Here is the rest of the part of the question. Suggest why the surface of the ribbon must be cleaned before the ribbon is used. It's obviously a magnesium ribbon and it was asked in CBSE exams also. So think of it and try to answer it. I know you might got a little bit confusing, but you know, if you practice and if the same question is asked in the exam, just imagine how much time it will save and how much big advantage you will have. That's why it must be as challenging as possible. Getting it? Huh? Okay, anyway. Let's see who's trying and who's reacting. I'll check it, their reactions, and then I'll carry on. Okay, so Krishna didn't get it. Krishna, you didn't get, but how were the reactions? And Akshaj is trying. Nice. Carry on trying, Akshaj. Dust particle can make the magnesium ribbon weak. Good guess. You are close to the answer. Now I'll tell the answer. Okay. Since magnesium is reactive, it will form MgO. So Mg, magnesium. So answer for the first one. Mg plus O2. We get MgO. Okay. And this layer will form over the magnesium, and that's why it will decrease the process of oxidation or burning. So it will reduce the burning or it will cause difficulty to burn. And now I'll show the exact answer for this question. Take a look. You can also ask question about that if you have difficulty. This is the answer. Now second one, magnesium oxide dissolves in water to produce an aqueous solution. What is the nature of the solution? Now all of you have to guess what is the nature of the solution. Is it acidic, basic or neutral? Not solid, not liquid. What is that not solid, not liquid? Akshaj? Abhijit, you also try. Krishna, you just do a guess, or whoever are the junior classes, do a guess. It will be acid, base or neutral. So it will form MgO. For the second one, I'm telling. Okay. B answer. B answer I'm telling. So it will form Mg. In water it will form MgOH. MgOH2. MgOH2 it should form. That is what I think. Okay. And that is usually basic in nature. Let's see who guessed it correctly. Yes, MgOH2 it forms, which is it is basic in nature. It is also used in medicine or as an antacid. Can you guess what it is called? It is also called, keep in mind, they asked in the exam number of time. It's also asked milk, called milk of magnesia, not just that cow milk, milk of magnesia. Which is very important. Okay, let's see whether you can do the third one, and try the third one, an oxidation reaction and an exothermic reaction, and I will see your replies. So it is basic. Yes, Akshad, it's basic. Good. You people are observing and you are ready to get 100%. That's a nice thing. Start guessing about this one. The reaction between magnesium and oxygen can be described in different ways. Explain why the reaction can be described as an oxidation and why it can be described as an exothermic. First of all, why oxidation? See, oxygen is being added. So the answer is oxygen is being added to magnesium. That's the oxidation. And exothermic, remember earlier when we burn it, it started that white flame, it burned with white bright light, means it was getting heated, so much energy got released. That's why exothermic reaction. Now I will show you the written answer. Take a look or take a screenshot. By the way, don't forget to take screenshots for your own practice. These are very important and asked multiple times. Most of the question I asked, they were asked in the exams. See, 2024 it was asked. 2024 it was asked. It's from NCERT books 1. It was asked again previous last years. It was asked in 2023. So these are all very important. So keep on taking screenshots for the difficult one or for the important one. Don't forget that. And note it down as well. Now here, the third one, why it is exothermic and oxidation reaction. Its answer I am showing you people. Here's the answer for exothermic reaction. Okay, done for taking screenshot. Good. Magnesium ribbon is exothermic. Yeah, burning of magnesium ribbon. Yes, correct. Okay. So now this chapter is done. I will take one short answer question and one long answer question to like get it totally done 100%. I hope you have taken the screenshot, rest of the students. In 2015, one question was asked about the reaction of hydrogen and chlorine. So that I will ask you people also as a short question, and you have to guess the correct answer. It is for practice. Identify the type of reaction in which one is this, and write the balance equation. So it's very easy, you should be able to it. So what type of reaction is this? Is it oxidation, reduction, exothermic, endothermic, displacement, double displacement? Which one? It's combination reaction. Combination. Now write a balanced chemical equation of another example of this type of reaction. So another example of combination reaction. You have to write down. So Ca plus O2 we can do, or Mg another for B. Mg plus O2 we can do, and we get MgO, 2MgO. This is another combination reaction, and we can do with calcium. So here I am going to show the correct answer. Take a look. If they asked in the exam, you should be able to answer it in this fashion. I mean, in this way. So here is it. Okay, take a nice look. If you want, you can take a screenshot, and we'll go to the next chapter: acid, bases, and salts. Okay, so we are going to the next chapter: acid, bases, and salts. There are more questions actually in this chapter, but this should be enough for now. About color also there will be. So let's do some acid base reaction for this chapter, new chapter. Oh, it is still burning. So let's get back for now, not you. Let's get into acid. Which acid this time? Let's take sulfuric acid. Wait a minute. Acetic acid, CH3COOH, which is asked in the exam. Let's put that. And let's take a base. Base NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Yes. Guess what will be the reaction? So here you can see acid base reaction nicely happening. Now, guess in this reaction what are the key observation? Is it exothermic? And in our real life, how these reactions are used? You have to guess even that as well. I'm seeing your replies, whether you are getting it or not. I'm checking it. Observe. By the way, the reactions are actually awesome to see in real life. So I'll try one more acid base reaction, and in this time I want to see the temperature. The temperature is increasing or not. So let's take one more acid. This time I'll take a powerful acid. So H₂SO₄, sulfuric acid. Our favorite one. Wait, I need to empty it first. Now H₂SO₄, sulfuric acid, and then base. Lithium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. Let's take magnesium, MgOH2. And see, the temperature is increasing. So it's an exothermic reaction as well. See here, temperature increasing. I'll do once again to just to show you people how the temperature is increasing. See, the temperature is decreasing. Now I'll add acid again. This time I will add hydrochloric acid. And then again I'll take a base, lithium hydroxide. Now observe the temperature. See, the temperature is increasing. So it's a neutralization reaction as well as an exothermic reaction because temperature increased. These are the reactions. Take a screenshot of these reactions. If they asked in the exam, like write the balanced equation, you should be able to solve it. If you hear the chocolate sound, yes, it's true, I'm eating the chocolate. You are in home, if you got milk, chocolate or something, you can also eat the milk and drink the chocolate. It was awesome. I'll do one more reaction just to see the difference in the heat, difference in the temperature, because why not? Acid, let's take acetic acid, CH3COOH, and let's put something very reactive in that. That's calcium, but more than calcium is potassium, but I want to do with calcium. And let's observe the temperature. Wow, seeing the reaction happening and the bubbles, it's actually very awesome. I'll put some more calcium. Yeah, Akshay, awesome. It will increase. Yes, temperature will increase. Now we are doing this amazing reaction, and now we'll go to some questions for the topic. So let's see some questions from acid, bases and salts so that you will be ready for competency. Okay, we are back and let's see the reactions like the chapter. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. So I'm giving one question to check your understanding and let's see. This question is from acid, bases and salts. Let's see who can find the correct answer. So what the solution contain, you have to find out. Guess it. Let's see who guessed it correctly. So the answer, Akshaj is thinking. Rest of the students also thinking. Yes, you must be thinking. So let's see who is able to answer it correctly. Option A. Let's see. Abhijit and rest of the students, you also try. Don't be lazy. It's nice, important. So Akshay said A. Let's see how it will work. So we got a solution reacts with crushed eggshells. Eggshell will contain CaCO3, calcium carbonate. Shells to give a gas that turns lime water milky. The solution contains reacts with, okay, so you know something gets produced from this and that will come as carbon dioxide. So our final product is CO2. Okay, because if you pass CO2 from CaO, it will again turn back. This one, if you pass from this, CaO will again turn back to calcium carbonate, which is white color. Okay, keep this in mind. Now what can create CO2 from this? Obviously NaCl is salt, it doesn't do that thing. What if we take some kind of acid? Which one is acid over here? HCl. So let's try that one. Plus HCl. It gives CaCl2 plus H₂O plus CO2. CO2, bingo, carbon dioxide, and this gas only turns back into, converts CaO back into CaCO3. So the correct answer is B, HCl. If you still have doubt, ask me. Okay, Akshay said HCl. Good. And Abhijit, you also try. Rest of the students, you need to be involved, then only it will be useful for you and understanding for you. Okay, anyway, so let's see the next question. It's a real life based question and let's see who can answer it. Here's the next question. Right, Abhishek was explaining to Harsh. Abhijit, your friend Abhishek came to Harsh that we sometimes feel a burning sensation in the stomach when we overeat or eat too much of spicy food. Support Abhishek's view with a suitable reason for the same. So guess what is the answer? Try writing it and I will show the correct answer in a while. The correct answer for this is this thing. What we say, acidity. The spicy thing in the body, when it goes to stomach, the stomach will release too much of hydrochloric acid. That's the answer. So I'm showing you the answer, and take a screenshot or note it down. How to write, you can see from here. And I'm giving the next question. Try that question. I hope you have written, and are you ready for the next question? I hope you have written. Hey, it's your choice to write or not. I'm starting with the next question already. And I found a question asked in the exam. It was asked in 2023. Let's see what you can guess. And can you guess the correct answer? It's one MCQ, but it is thinking based, which is competency based. As I said, all competency based questions are the one where thinking is involved. And there is another nice question in which your thinking needs to be involved. So focus on these two questions. Okay, I will give you people a few seconds. In that second, let's see who can guess the correct answer. Okay, I like you people replied. So good for that. And that's why I came back, because your replies are nice. NHCO3, Sai Kiran. I mean Sanjana. Good. NH. Sanjana, when did you join? And this Akshaj is saying option D and option A. And get ready, the correct answer is Sanjana's NaHCO3. So D is the correct answer. What about the second one? Think for the second one also. So where is this? Yes, this is correct answer. So the second one is Rama gives test tube A and B to Sita. One contains water and the other contains dilute solution of sodium hydroxide. Which test tube Sita used to identify the sodium hydroxide solution? So how you will find the solution of sodium hydroxide? It is again thinking based. See. So the options are blue litmus solution, blue litmus, baking soda solution. What will do with baking soda? Dilute soap solution. What is this dilute soap solution? And red litmus solution. So answer is between A and D. Let's see what you people have given as the answer. So option A is Akshaj, and Sanjana is red litmus solution. Good, Sanjana, very good. Yes, this is correct. Red litmus solution. Now let's have one more question to see your intelligence and your preparedness. Intelligent, my students are all intelligent always. but this is a little bit challenging case-based question, not case-based, competency-based question. It was asked in 2024. Let's see, you can guess it. So you have to identify X. What is that? Let's see. It's already I have discussed about this question previously number of times. So you should be able to reply. Akshaj is thinking. Yeah, it's very easy. Just earlier I did. Let's see about other students' reactions. I will give some options to you people. Options are already there now. Yeah. So is it quicklime? Is it gypsum? Limestone? Limestone is this thing already. Okay. Is it plaster of Paris? Can it be gypsum? Gypsum has SO4. Yes. Gypsum has SO4, CaSO4. Plaster of Paris also has the same thing. So it can't be neither. It can't be this also because it's limestone already. This is already limestone. So we got only quicklime. So the answer is quicklime A. A, quicklime. Which is CaO. Okay. CaCO3, when it's heated, it will give CaO plus CO2 plus CO plus CO2. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and that's it. So quicklime, done. Now let's see whose answer is correct and who answered. So okay, good. Both of you find the correct answer. Nice. Now let's see, can you find which compound is used in glass, soap and paper industries, which is asked in the exam last year 2024. And after that we'll do assertion and reason. That are the most interesting and challenging question, assertion and reason. So be ready for that. But before that, guess this answer. By the way, I have to eat my chocolate, so mind it, your choice if you want to. Washing sofa? Akshat, sofa? And Sanjana, you? So, what is your answer, Sanjana? Answer is correct is washing soda. So A, washing soda is correct. They also asked in these industries what are these products used. Now assertion reason questions. See whether assertion is correct, reason is wrong, or assertion is wrong, reason is correct, or what. Good, Akshaj. Abhijit, come back in the normal chat now. Abhijit is poor. Abhijit is telling in the live YouTube shorts. Come back in normal chat and from that you speak. Poor fellow. Anyway, so where is the correct answer? Generally, the color of indicators changes in particular pH range. Yes, it is correct. Like acid and base we get due to the pH range only. Reason, indicators are weak acids or weak bases and exhibit different colors in molecular form and ionic form. Do you think it's right or wrong? The correct answer is A. Both is true. Both are correct. My English is super, na? Both are correct. Okay. Now one more assertion reason question. Yes, very good. Let's see one more question and see whether you can find or not. Assertion and reason based question. Assertion: metal oxides are acidic in nature. Reason: calcium hydroxide reacts with carbon dioxide to form salt and water. Do you think that is enough to say metal oxides are acidic in nature? And can you give an example where metal oxide is acidic in nature? Can you give example where metal oxide is acidic in nature? What is a base? NaOH, sodium hydroxide, metal hydroxide. So A is not true. Okay, generally those are base. See, NaOH or CaO, quicklime, that again forms a base, CaOH2. So these are basic in nature, not acidic. So A is wrong. And R also is wrong. So D, both are wrong. Okay, this is how they fool you. And that's why this practice is important. Let's see one more assertion reason based question which was asked in 2021. Here is another challenge. Find out which one is right, which one is wrong, and whether it's the correct explanation. Then we'll do some experiment as well. Rest of you people just don't see. Akshaj is number one in this currently in this study. But what about rest of you? So try answering it. Here they are saying fresh milk in which baking soda is added takes a longer time to set as curd. Reason they are saying baking soda decreases the pH value of fresh milk to below 6. So do you think these two are correct thing? See how nicely they are using it to make you understand the meaning. So see, this part is correct. Assertion is correct. Okay. But the reason is baking soda decreases the pH value. When you decrease the pH value, na, it becomes acid. It becomes acid. Okay. So it does not decrease, it actually increases. Okay. So R is false. I will give the correct explanation and correct answer. If you don't understand or have a doubt, you can ask me. You can also take a screenshot. Don't cry like, sir, I didn't get it and this and that. And then we'll do one more assertion reason because these are the one that eats your brain the most. I'll check the answer of the other students as well. What is the answer for this question? Guess it is. Oh, why you are dabbing? I mean, dabbing. That is it. Like this. No, dabbing is like this. Something like this. No, like this. No, like this. I'll check it later. Okay. So, HCl gas does not change the color of dry blue litmus paper. And wait, this question was asked number of time in the exam. HCl gas does not change the color of dry blue litmus paper. Not one time, not two time, almost every year they ask this or related to this question, similar to this. Acid always produce hydrogen ions. What? Acid always produce hydrogen ion? Acid produce hydrogen ion, but how it is connected to not change? The dry litmus paper or the dry HCl do not have hydrogen ion. So both are true, but it's not the correct explanation. So answer is B. B. Both is correct, both true, but not the correct explanation. Okay, that's the answer. Now I will show the correct complete explanation and complete answer. For that you can take a screenshot, but keep in mind it increases the pH value. Base means more than one thing must be clear for you. Neutral is 7. Okay, below neutral like 6, 5, 4, 3 and so on will be acid, and above neutral will be base. 8, 9, 10 and so on will be base. Keep in mind always, don't get confused. If you remember this thing, you can take a screenshot of that. It goes till 14. This goes maybe till 0, I think, maybe highest one. 0, I am not sure, I will check it once. 1 is very highly acidic, that this much I know. Wait, I will Google it. What is the pH of most powerful acid? Oh my god, the pH scale goes towards minus as well. I didn't know. Wow, it's interesting. I got one nice information just now. And see, so acid can be, there can be super acid as well. So this is the neutral thing. Here acidic, 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 and here base, 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 base. After 14 there will be super bases. Nice. So usually we have till 0, but 0 onwards could be also super acids. Okay, that's the thing. What is this gastric acid? Can you tell? The hydrochloric acid I earlier said that thing. One more assertion reason based question. Think and try to answer. I will give you people a few seconds. And then we'll do metals and non-metals after that. We'll do some reactions as well. 2. Okay. 2 is the answer. HCl. Okay. Now let's see assertion reason. Where was I, by the way? Yes, I was checking at the answer. So sodium hydroxide, hydrogen carbonate, sodium hydrogen carbonate is used in fire extinguisher. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is a weak base. So what do you think? Which one is right and which one is wrong? Auntie. So which one is right and which one is wrong? Sodium hydrogen carbonate is used in fire extinguisher and sodium hydrogenate carbon is a weak base. Wait, it is a weak base, but why it is used in fire extinguisher? So both seems to be correct, but there is not enough explanation for why it is used in fire extinguisher. So answer is B. Okay, both are correct, B, but not the correct explanation. Answer is B. Okay, so you see it produces carbon dioxide, which is used in the fire extinguisher. So I'll show the full correct explanation. See, in this one, carbon dioxide is produced, and that is not mentioned in here anywhere. Nothing like that is mentioned, and that's why it is not the enough or correct explanation. Now let's see some reactions, and then we'll see some case-based questions, which I like a lot. Now you tell me which reaction you want. Tell me in the comment. And I'm back to my this software, which I like. Let's do some acid bases reaction. Not acid base, acid plus different thing we'll put. So let's take sulfuric hydrochloric acid, gastric acid, the one which is in our stomach, and let's take one of our food product. So let's take milk. You drink milk, na? Let's take milk. Oh my god, it's turning black. I did not. Okay, black carbon is there in the reaction. Okay, I did not expect this. Wow, this carbon is being produced. Milk got black due to acid. Okay, nice one. I got shocked. I was not having any idea. Nice reaction. Let's try another one. One more acid we'll take. Hydrochloric acid, and I will put something. Let's put gold, and it won't react. But why not to put it? Nothing. It's just standing there. Let's put iron. I think it should react. And yes, it's reacting. So it's forming FeCl3 plus hydrogen. And in the book also, Akshay found that earlier one as chocolate. In book this is there, and they can ask like acid and metal reaction where hydrogen is formed. Here you can see hydrogen is being formed. Okay, so hydrogen is being produced, and if you bring anything burning over there, it will burn with pop sound. So it is asked in the exam. It's even given. Wow, due to gold it's looking like golden. We got a golden water. Amazing. Let's do one more reaction. So let's just remove these things first. This time let's put base, the common one, common milk of magnesia, MgOH2, and let's put some reactive metal. No, let's put some food first into that. And I'm totally unaware, I don't know at all. Paper. Hey, let's put our paper over there. Paper is floating and nothing is doing, so it won't react. Let's put something else. Let's put sugar into that. Chocolate. Let's put chocolate into that. Not reacting. I'll take base again, and I'll put some metal to let's see how it is reacting. Milk of magnesia, MgOH2, and let's put some reactive aluminium. Aluminium is reactive. So what? It does not react. Okay, so if they asked in the exam aluminium plus magnesium oxide, it does not react. But I'll put something that definitely reacts. Lithium definitely reacts. Wow. So I don't need to buy crackers. It's cracking again. Nice reaction. I love it. The reactions like this, I like a lot. But the moment it starts, it's aqua reg aqua regia. Oh yeah, aqua regia. Let's make it. Yes, I will do that. Nice you asked. So let's produce aqua regia. But it's super awesome. I wantedly took another one. Anyway, let's put some other one. Aqua regia, we need HCl and HNO3. So HCl is this 3:1 ratio. So HCl should be 3 times. 50. 150 will be 3 times. Yes, this is still 150 and that is 3 times. And 1 time we need acid, nitric acid. So HNO3 and we need till here, till 100, 200. Yes, and we produce our dangerous aqua regia. Now, aqua regia can dissolve silver and gold, maybe gold, but mainly silver. So let's have silver, Ag, Og, Aja Og. Ag, we don't have it here for some reason, but we have gold. Let's check the gold whether it works or not. So gold, and yes and no. Yes, it is actually dissolving. My god, aqua regia is actually working and it's forming AuCl3 and HAuCl4. Wow, so we can make gold also to react. What is given in the book, I am seeing first time in real aqua regia. Good, your suggestion is very good, Akshaj, and I did not expect I will be able to do it, but it's awesome. Nice. I was actually able to do it because of me, obviously. Magic water. Yeah, magic water. True. Okay. Now, let's come back to our case-based question. But I like to keep on seeing it because it's super. It's awesome to see from different angles. So, really, it's like magic. Let's see, can you solve a case, which is a case-based question. Just a minute. Yeah, it's nice. Now let's come back. So this is the case-based question. And try to solve it. Baking powder related is this question. Okay. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is produced using what is being used over here? Sodium chloride. So is it sodium chloride, ammonia, carbon dioxide, or all? Second, the gas released during heating of sodium hydrogen carbonate is, you have to guess which one, which is actually easy, not that hard. So if you see the question properly, the paragraph properly, they mentioned, first of all, baking soda is produces CO2. So for second one there is an answer CO2 already, but is not directly used in cooking because it blah blah blah, generally mild. Okay, so generally sodium hydrogen carbonate is produced using sodium chloride we use, obviously. Ammonia we use because ammonia is what? NH3. Okay, so sodium and hydrogen is there in that. Carbon dioxide, yes. So yes, the answer is all of these. D is the correct answer. For B, I already gave the correct answer. Now there are some more questions in this case-based question. Try that. I am giving the remaining questions. Here are the remaining questions, and try those answers which are correct and which are wrong. So the edible acid added to sodium hydrogen carbonate to make baking powder is A. Tartaric is correct. Dilute hydrochloric acid, maybe. Formic acid, formic acid. Formic acid is dangerous, somewhat. Dilute hydrochloric acid also could be dangerous. So which one is correct? I think A is the correct answer. D. Which of the following is not an application of baking soda? So we don't use it. In manufacturing of baking powder, obviously it is used. An ingredient in antacid, yes, it is used. In soda acid fire extinguisher, baking soda is used. In glass, soap and paper industry, baking soda, no, washing soda used. So in this one it is not used. So this one is the correct answer, D. In D, baking soda is not, but washing soda is used. Earlier we discussed that. Okay, so that is the correct answer. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is used to prepare cake because it makes the cake tasty. Cakes are tasty because the ingredients, not because of soda. It makes the cake sweet. No. It makes the cake colorful. No. We put artificial colors. It makes the cake soft and spongy. So yes, D is the correct answer. So this is a case-based question. We'll take one more case-based question and the chapter will be done. This question was asked in 2024. So let's see, can you answer it? The questions over there are A, B, C. The first question is the strength of, is it a case-based question? Yes, case-based question is this. Anyway, they asked, you have three solutions A, B and C having pH of 6, 2 and 9. So A pH A is 6, B is 2 and C is 9. This is base, obviously, strong base. This is very strong acid, and this is just acid. Okay. Arrange this solution in increasing order of hydrogen ion concentration. So hydrogen ion concentration increasing order. So it will be first C answer, C, More than C will be B, and more than B will be, no, A will be more, and the highest hydrogen ion will be B, because acids are acid because of concentration of hydrogen or H positive ion. H positive ion. So TAB, tab, is the correct answer. So I will show the exact answer. You can take a note. Okay, and I think for metals and non-metals, and then carbon and its compound, I need to take a part 2 of the same chapter, like same live stream tomorrow. That's on Sunday, because here only it took so long and we did it nice. But yes, yeah. But we will first finish this correct answer. These all answer. After that, I will finish it. I like you people's involvement, and we did very nice thing. So let's see the other answers first. Which of the three is most acidic? Which is the most acidic? The correct is D. This one with the 2, 2 of the pH value. Third one, what happens to the hydrogen ion concentration in A as it is diluted? So it decreases. So answer for third one, T1, it's decrease. Write the pH range in which human body works. It's around 7. So I'll show the exact answer to you people. Here are the full correct answer. When solution is diluted, the concentration of hydrogen ion decreases. So observe, decreases, and pH increase, moving closer to neutral. The pH range of human body is actually 7.35 is not actually correct. It's around 7. So 7 to something like 7.45 you can say. Okay, because our blood itself is at 7.1 and the water we drink is usually at 7. So the correct answer is 7 to 7.5 you can say. Okay, so here I have a doubt over there. Let's eat the brains of AI. So I will ask the same question to the AI and let's see AI gets confused or AI can answer. Nice question, by the way. And that's the last question and last answer. So AI is thinking, and you people also till that time thinking, and observe this. Very nice. Your observation and your participation was nice, and I got the answer. What? According to AI, this is correct. Oh my God. So in exam, if they asked, do this 100%. I don't know how, but the AI is also saying, Google AI is saying, Gemini guy is saying that it's 7.35 to 7.45. Okay, so that's it for now. And by the way, again D, I don't know, tell me later. Bharat Mata ki Jai, and happy Diwali, and bye, and best of studies. Also, the favorite phrase of Pandey sir, push past all the limits.